Let's see. Now. Martin Callahan.
I'm sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
That's okay. Moving to Edgewater.
Heard of it. My orientation Aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
That would be an accurate statement. Don't go looking into it.
If you did, that'd be good, actually. They could use the help.
And if you do, please don't mention us.
I'd have to go over my contract, but I don't think I'm allowed to leave Groundbreaker. Or this stall.
Oh dear.
So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
Humans are pretty stinky. It's the stamina boosting adaptation of sweating a lot when you get too warm. But yeah, it does have the side effect of making you pretty stinky.
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
Doing alright in there?
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as a Spacer's Choice is affordable.
Okay. Can you see in there?
I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price.
How do you brush your teeth?
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers. Sprout Wash, Mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development.
Do you miss eating solid food?
Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker. Or anywhere in the Halcyon Colony.
Do you have to sleep with it on?
Trouble sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy brew. The blast will send you through the stratosphere and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed.
Okay. Do they make you wear that?
Add an additional 10% to your purchase today, and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Cares, our premier corporate welfare program. At Spacer's Choice, we care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vendor school, only to make him wear this hat.
Do you need some help?
Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now. Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moonmouth lozenges a part of you? Lunar Green. The future is spearmint.
Right. I'm addressing the man beneath the mask. Are you okay?
Damn it. No slogan for that one. Look, this hat, my job, it may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have. If self-made purgatories, then we all have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's.
I don't
Now,
know.
if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind if I make the most of this short life and try to be the best moon person I can be.
Sorry if I pushed you too hard, Martin.
It's fine. I should be stronger
It's not
than
your
this.
fault. Oh
Thanks
goodness.
for taking an interest. Speaking of interest, can I interest you in some quality budget goods? At Spacer's Choice, we cut corners so you don't have to.
Oh dear. Okay. Well, that was the thing. Right, okay, I've got several missions I should be paying attention to that I'm not. Okay, let's sort it by location. So, Groundbreaker. We've got Passage to Anywhere. That's where I'm talking to Udom. That's and various other things here. Right. Talk to Wanda Dorset. Alright, where are you? Worst contact. Right, let's do this first. Where, you're over there. What's this about then?
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are Ford property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junling's ship. You don't own shit
Udom.
here.
It's over there.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udom fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
Aye. Oof, right, okay, so... Hang on. So I chose... that one. Oh, because... Okay, I've got to clear it. Right, I don't want to talk to him first. Wanda. Where's Wanda? Talk to Wanda. You are over there. Why didn't I see you? For crying out loud. It's a public terminal. Hang on. Public notices. Regarding the food situation. To those who have raised concerns about the quality of Groundbreaker's victuals, yes, I'm aware the promenade stinks, allow me to put the matter to rest. Our ancestors didn't rise from humble beginnings on a diet of spratwurst and borscht. But that's the reality of life up here. If you can salt it, can it, or zip it up in a pouch, then we're not picky about calling it food. Spacers make do with what they have. And what we have is smelly meat, lots of salt, and 11 kinds of mustard. Last time I counted. Try and enjoy it. JT. That'll be, Junlei. Tennyson? Was that the name? Ship impounded. This is a general notice about our impound policies. If the board impounded your ship, take it up with the board. Their embassy is the gaudy building opposite Sublight's warehouse. Send them your questions, outstanding fees, and hate mail, especially hate mail. If Groundbreaker impounded you, pay your damn fees, and don't bother my people. JT. Looking for work. Urgently looking for a new crew to sign on with. I've been stuck in Halcyon for almost a year now. Don't know what's holding up my next posting. Never had to wait this long to get on another freighter. I'd planned to take one of the rare long hauls back to Earth, but I haven't been able to find any. And even the shorter skips to the inner world seem rarer than the outer world routes these days. If anyone has any information about upcoming work, please post it here. Down on my luck. Hey, so here's my story. My ship limped into Groundbreaker in a rough state. We couldn't make the repair fees, the docking fees, refueling, or the fees for not being able to pay our fees. So I'm kind of stuck here now. Then they took my ship and sold it off as scrap. Now my credit is shot to hell, and corporate freighters won't hire me on. I'm hoping someone with a bunk to spare and places to go is feeling charitable. Thanks for listening. This notice has been posted 56 times in 632 days. Wow. Okay. Right, let's see the admin messages. To Wildcat Group, subject Groundbreaker meetup. From Buchanan Kitty Buchanan. To Wildcat Group, subject Groundbreaker meetup. Even though it's been nigh on 20 years since our last meetup on Groundbreaker, I was hoping we could get the old gang back together. I understand that things have changed. Some of us are long-range haulers, some of us have gone corporate, some of us are likely dead. And some of us are on Tartarus and not reading this message, but I haven't lost hope. No one responded to my last invite. I hope that means your schedules are full up with family gatherings and job opportunities. Stay free, freelancers. To IS Conveyors Collective, subject Conveyors Rights. From Iceman to IS Conveyors Collective, subject Conveyors Rights. Hi all. So I just got off ice from a round trip to Dashkova. 2 years out, 2 years back. Imagine my surprise when we de-thawed and Groundbreaker comms told us our docking was going to be delayed. 1 hour turned into 5, then days went by. In the end, we spent an entire goddamn week waiting for a berth in this law-fucked bolt bucket. And because we were kicking our heels all that time, not one of us got paid. I don't know about you, but I got expenses, a family. I don't see often enough. Debt you wouldn't fucking believe, and even if I'm not working, I still got to make my payments. Does that seem proper to you? Don't we conveyors have rights? We should do something about this. If you agree, leave a message here and I'll respond when I get back from Gensan in 3 years. Iceman out. Okay, so he wants to make a union, sorry. Huh. Groundbreaker Public Access Terminal. This message is no longer accessible at your clearance level. Your attempt to access this message has been logged. Searching. This message does not exist. Stop looking or else. Message contents empty. Interesting. So someone's trying to warn me off that, or warn anyone who accesses the terminal off of it. That's interesting. How odd. I need to talk to you. Right, you. Nope, talk.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain?
Aye.
Irion mentioned a busybody getting in his way on Scylla. I'd wager that's you.
Did he? I saved his bloody life.
Don't take it personally. Irion just spins tales. Real protective of his image, that man. He may have a bolt loose, but he's reliable and kind enough, so I can't say I much mind. Thank you for getting my mechanicals to me. If you're ever in the market for a bit of beautification, the first one's on me.
Oh, cool. Well, that's that done. Let's go and find Junlei. Is that actually one of my things? Hang on. Let's find.
What about the rail gliding championship? I didn't think anyone
Find
could
out
date us
where?
long
How
enough.
do we go
Hell,
there? Is it at the
I
back?
understand.
Move out of the way, you bugger. So that's the embassy.
How are the repairs going?
Sublight.
Just plugged the last of the O2 leaks. I'm ready for downtime.
Nasty encounter you had down there. Sorry, man. Fucking pirates, right? How you planning to spend your night off?
Pirates.
Some lonely young Mardette with starships in their eyes?
Figured I'd get in some quality time with Vera's stock.
Let me know when you're heading out. We'll get drinks the night before.
Sublight salvage. Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
Messages. From El Hagen, subject don't run. Vessel company, all don't run. We lost another contractor to a UDL gunship. This is your daily reminder that legitimate businesses don't run from the authorities. And that is what we are. Stay calm. Present your papers. If you get tangled up in the courts, I will personally bail you out. Anyone seen Hawthorne lately? I could use some reliable help. Fallbrook shipments. Unlike most of you sprats, Catherine is bringing Sublight a consistent income. From today until I say so, you're to treat her as an extension of my desk. Speaking of which, Tobias, order an extension for my desk. Fallbrook shipment. Purpleberry liqueur, lots. Spectrum vodka, even more than that. Erotica, generic. The locals aren't picky. Erotica, exotic. Except for the ones who are. Space Cake Surprise. I don't know what this is, but it was on last month's order list, so either track some down or do your best in the kitchen. Black Hole. Holcomb signed Tosswall poster. Right, okay. P.S. Tobias, where are we with that desk extension? Subject. This week in salvage. My scanner says the Mardettes impounded a freelancer ship after the captain misbehaved. The crew dropped so many bits at Vera's place that they can't afford to lift the impound. Whoever gets me salvage rights gets to sit quietly in my office and watch a professional work. One of ours had an altercation with one of theirs. Lost another contractor. Scrapped the ship. Dedicated 1/10 of the salvage to funeral expenses. I take care of my people. A little sprat told me that a crate of spoiled sister pork ended up at the bottom of a Monarch Canyon. Let's see how much we can sell. Speaking of which, no one eat at Auntie Cleo's stall until I say so. Something in the kitchen's gone bad. The next time one of us finds an abandoned ship and decommissions it, they had better dispatch a ground team to the debris field before the marauders have their turn. Just because we're salvagers doesn't mean we have to be scavengers. Okay. Okay. Who are you? It's the unnamed. Oh, hang on. This is a left. Okay. Got the left.
Simple truth. We are all molecular machines. The body is a collection of atoms. The mind is a consequence of chemical reactions. Therefore, our lives are predestined along a path that is only visible in retrospect. Life is fated and unstoppable.
Right.
I don't know, Mr. Vicker. That seems like quite a leap.
It does. I don't know why you suddenly decided to start talking about that. You Tobias. Ah.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
Aye.
Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
Cool.
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
Cool. I should go. Why are you always standing right there? You're so weird. Hello? Everyone good? Yeah. I'm gonna get my gun out when I talk to you, aren't I?
So you're
no.
the new captain in town.
Good.
I was hoping you'd make your way
Oh,
to
she
my
looks like
office.
someone.
Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come. Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
Aye. Don't let Ada hear you calling her ship names.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Oh, isn't there always?
Just like in the serials.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
I will shortly have a nav key.
I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need.
Okay.
If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits.
Right. Got it. I take it Sublight isn't strictly a salvage operation.
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down.
What kind of other sectors?
Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase
You're
it.
mugging folk.
Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
Aye. Pirates. So you're a company of bureaucratic pirates.
Your words, not mine.
How organized is this
Very.
business?
I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets, grids in general. I like to
fair
think
enough.
of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one.
Very honest.
Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble.
Alright.
Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate.
Okay.
Ask. I have nothing to hide.
Do I have any other questions? No.
Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
I don't know if that's possible, but... Ooh, you've got a balcony. My goodness. Would they get upset if I opened that door? They probably would. Let's not do that. Let's just go down the stairs. Down the stairs? Down the left. You gonna start talking nonsense again, Vicar? If that's what you really are. Right, anyway. Sprat first. Ethel.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of spratwurst cooking. They're terra-fried to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen?
What is it exactly?
You know what sprats are?
Aye.
Space rats.
Yeah.
The laboratories of Spacer's Choice found a use for this limitless frontier resource. Sprat meat is plenty tasty when properly prepared. We grind them up in sausages, then terra-fry them in their own juices.
Cool. Is bratwurst like borscht first? I've seen that a lot.
Absolutely not. Spratwurst and all related terms are registered trademarks of Spacer's Choice. boar, the other meat, is a registered trademark of C&P. Everyone knows our company and theirs are nothing alike.
Of course not. What does Terra Fry mean?
Terra Frying is a Spacer's Choice brand secret. A mix of 13 herbs and spices, plus a dash of modern chemistry.
Huh. Is Spratverse your own invention or what?
Legally? No. The Terra Frying method was developed and marketed by Spacer's Choice. Between you, me, and this grinder, I've been through lean times. If there's one thing you learn on tramp freighters, it's how to make near anything edible. Might be that this old space hand put a few words in the right ears, and could be that Spacer's Choice liked sticking it to C&P by R&D'ing our own special meat.
Okay.
Just as well, near about time for me to go check on the trap. I mean, to unload another crate of farm-fresh sprats.
Okay. Actually, you know what, on that note, I think I'll go for now, because I am actually hungry myself. So, I'll go get something to eat.